Welcome back, TorchedFF. Join me on the yoga mat. Today, let's talk about poses. This is the beginning of pose breakdowns, asana lab, whatever you want to call it. We'll start on our back. Keep blocks with you. They are here to support you. They can also be here to strengthen every posture you take. Press down and out through the feet. First off, walk the feet out wide, let the knees fall together. Bridge pose is the pose we're focused on today. So that goes with noticing your hips, your core, and your glutes and your pelvis here. So knees together, feet wide for internal rotation of the hips. Take a breath in. Let it go. And heels together, knees out wide. These blocks here can support this hip opening posture, this reclined butterfly, Supta Baddha Konasana. Inhale. Exhale. Now bring your feet flat to the mat. Take your knees and stack them right over your hips. From your perspective, line your toes up with your knee. That might just about put your ankles in line with the knee. Feel free to try that on. Now, hands press into your thighs. Thighs press back into your hands. Feel the core engagement here. Just for feeling, not to make you sweat too much. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Now release your arms. Try to keep that same stability in your core. Lower your feet towards the mat until they meet. Heels down and out. Keep your core engaged. Press down to lift your hips up. Now notice my feet are fairly far away from my heels. So what I want to do, hips down, core engaged. Slide the feet in close enough to where the fingertips just about touch them. And now press down to lift up. Stay active in your core. Pull your tailbone towards your knees and press your hips up toward the ceiling. This lengthens the low spine and engages your core. Remember, everything that pulls into midline is for core stability. If you need support, this block here will go under your sacrum at the middle or highest position. And now while it's here supporting you, it's not a crutch. So we're not just letting ourselves hang out on this block, right? You see, I just let go of everything. This is not what the block is for. You press down through the feet, engage the glutes, squeeze your core, inner thighs pull toward one another, and you energetically draw your heels towards this block. So this block is here to feel, but you're not dumping all of your weight into it. Still find activation, still create stability. This is not about being lazy. Yoga is not about being lazy. It's about finding activation in your body. Do something, feel, create stability. Now, if you have 2 blocks, take that block, put it between the thighs. Skinniest way or middle way. Not enough to break it, right? Or try to break it, but squeeze it hard enough to where you can maintain support and stability here. Now with that support from the lifted block, the block that's in your thighs, slide the one from beneath you. You're creating strength enough to stay lifted. Full breath in. Exhale, slowly lower your hips to the earth. Remove this block and rock your knees left and to the right. Follow your inhales and your exhales. Your breath is your most powerful tool no matter what you do. Nobody can get through a day without breathing. So I invite you to do it intentionally. Inhale. Exhale. Neutral spine. Toes spread wide, heels down and out. Press down to lift up. Pull your chest up towards your chin and walk your shoulder blades towards one another beneath you. You can interlace your arms and press the full arm into the mat. Feel this stability you're creating here beneath your feet and your back body. Now lift the hips to engage your glutes more. Continuously pull your pelvis up to your rib cage to maintain a long low back so there's not any crunching of the lumbar spine. We're here for 3, 2, 1, release. Sway your hips left and to the right. Now for your full wheel variation, Urdhva Dhanurasana, these blocks will go by your head. So I like to frame the head with the blocks. Make sure that they are strong and sturdy. If you have cork blocks, they won't budge. If you're on a mat, foam blocks, mine are staying. So be mindful, be careful before you press up into this. So what you'll do here, hands stack on these blocks. Your fingers are forward towards the shoulders. The heel of your hand is on top of the block and your elbows are above your wrists. Now, I have this bun on top of my head. My hair is on top of my head. For you, if your hair is not like that, you can press up and rest on the crown of your head. Glutes stay engaged, core is active, and you're using your arms to help support your head and neck. Otherwise, press into a bridge if you're not pushing up onto your head, and press down to extend your arms up. Pelvis towards rib cage. These blocks make it a lot more accessible. We're here in this space for 3. Control your breath and look up toward the ceiling. Feel your upper back draw in towards one another. Continuously pull your ribs and pelvis to one another. Full inhale. Exhale, lower down. Now, I know that was way longer than 3 seconds. It's all good. Rock your feet left and right. There's plenty of variations that you can do here. Press down through the feet, hips lift, bridge pose. Now, if you want to build stability here and strengthen, you don't need to add any weight. All you need to do is lift. So stay grounded through the right foot, extend your left leg long, and lift it above the hip. Keep your leg flexed here. So toes pull towards your shin, reach through the heel. Full inhale. Exhale, lower your hips, hover them. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to lower. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift, stay, bend the knee, and bring it back to where you started. Ground through the left foot, extend the right leg up. Breathe in. Exhale, hover. Press to lift, squeeze the core. Lower. Rise up. And lower. Lift, and bring your feet back to meet the earth. Now, I know I coordinated breath a certain way. If you like to breathe the other way, where you would inhale on the lower and exhale on the lift, that's up to you. You choose. Full breath here. Both legs down, hover, and lift. Breathe in on the lower. Let's try it. Exhale to lift up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. One more, lower. And lift. For 3, 2, 1, release down. Sway your knees left and to the right. Now, if you're working on full wheel without blocks, fingertips flex wide. Hands are by your head. I like to walk my hands toward the edges of the mat. So the middle finger is on the mat, the ring finger is off. So that is how wide I like to go. Elbows towards one another as best you can. And of course, my fingers aren't directly facing my shoulders because my wrists don't do that. So you want to have it to where the L shape between your thumb and your index is facing your shoulder. That works best for me. See what works best for you. So the fingertips are almost turning outwards, right? So not all the way, but just enough to where you can get a nice stretch on the wrist. You have your shoulder mobility here. Notice if you start to arch in the upper back already, create stability in your core before you decide to push up. So core engaged, belly into the spine, pelvis tilted towards your rib cage. Press the feet down and out and lift the hips first. Feel your shoulders press into the floor. Lift the chest up. Take a full inhale here. Exhale to lift off. So because you maintain stability through your lower body, you can protect your low spine. Core is engaged, feet are pressing down and out. Hamstrings, quads, and glutes are all active. And you simply extend through your arm like you're trying to reach for something. Create length, create lift. Same with the arms, same with the legs. Press down to reach your hips up. Now, chin slightly tucked, look toward the ceiling. This keeps your spine nice and long, and it allows you to engage your back body even more. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin lower down to the earth. Step your feet wide and let your knees fall together. Now, it is important that we allow our spine to settle into a neutral position before we do anything else, especially after some very intense back bending. And that is according to the practitioner. And you may be perfectly fine after a full wheel. Not everybody is. Now, feet to touch, knees wide. Breath in. Exhale. If neither of these work for you, simply letting your legs go straight up toward the ceiling allows our hips to come back to neutral. So feel free to try this on. I invite all parties to meet me here. Arms and legs reach straight up. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. Rotate at the ankles and the wrists here. Shake everything out gently. Let it all drain back towards the torso. When our hips are above our heart, we allow our body to leave fight or flight and move into rest and digest. So let this happen. Let the blood move back into your organs, from your limbs, so you can settle into stillness. Take a breath here. Exhale. You have the option to hang out right here, or you can take your time as you meet me in a seated position. Let me know down in the comments if I missed anything, if you want me to talk any more about our back bends here, bridge and full wheel. There will be more. Let's talk about it. Hands meet at heart center. Full inhale. Exhale. May you continue to lead with love, for love will certainly follow. Hands to the mouth. May you speak with kindness and with gratitude, with grace and with peace. Hands to your forehead. The big, beautiful, bright light within me sees, honors, cherishes, loves, and is inspired by the big, beautiful, bright light within each and every one of you. Inhale. As we bow together, we say, Namaste. I'll catch you on the mat. Peace and love.